Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're jumping right into something that is so deeply personal, yet universally exhausting. We are going to unpack exactly how to transition from that daily, grinding cycle of self-punishment into real, actionable body acceptance. Because, let's face it, we have got to stop treating ourselves like these endless renovation projects and finally figure out how to find some real peace.
So picture this, and I bet it's going to sound painfully relatable. It's the end of the day, you're lying in the dark trying to wind down, and out of absolutely nowhere, your brain just starts playing this awful highlight reel of everything you think is wrong with you. Have you ever just laid there grabbing at your rolls, feeling your own body with this intense, heavy dislike? Wishing you could magically shrink overnight, or swearing you'll perform quote-unquote better tomorrow to make up for what you ate today? Yeah, it's an incredibly heavy burden to carry, and honestly, it's just exhausting.
Look, we have all been there, but here's the crucial thing we need to understand. Saying "I feel fat" isn't just some casual turn of phrase. It's this very specific, visceral ick feeling, and it's incredibly powerful because it can completely hijack your brain and force you to keep your life in this tiny, restricted little box. But the ultimate truth is this: your body is not your enemy. It's not a project you have to constantly tweak and fix. It's your home. It's your temple. Literally, it is the absolute only place you have to live for the rest of your life.
Okay, let's move into Section 1, ditching the toxic positivity and finding a realistic baseline.
Now here is the exact trap almost all of us fall into. Society is constantly screaming at us that we need to loudly and radically love our bodies. But honestly, for a lot of people, trying to jump straight from active self-loathing all the way to body love feels like this massive, impossible leap. It's fueled by this kind of toxic positivity that, quite frankly, just makes you feel worse when you fail to achieve it. So we're taking the pressure off. We're dropping the exhausting need to perform this hippy-dippy body love. Instead, we're going to aim for body acceptance. It's a much more realistic, achievable baseline where you simply respect your human home.
I actually want you to memorize this exact phrase. Make it your automatic default response. My body is perfectly okay right now, exactly as it is. Keep this right in your back pocket. So the next time that harsh, nagging voice in your head tries to call you gross or insists you need to lose weight, you immediately fire back with this line. Because you know what? You are inherently worthy of respect, period, regardless of your size.
Which brings us to Section 2, changing your mental radio and tuning out those intrusive thoughts.
Think about your brain like a car radio. Every time that negative self-talk starts blasting at top volume, imagine it's just a station you didn't even choose. Step 1 is simply noticing, oh, hey, the body hate station is playing. Step 2, flick the channel. Just change it. You do not have to sit there and listen to the whole song on a station you ate. And step 3 is the realization that slowly comes with practice. The noise coming from that negative station is just static. It is not the truth. And the more you do this, the faster you're going to get at changing that dial.
All right, Section 3, the closet cleanse rule. It's time to curate your physical space. If you open your closet right now and see aspirational items, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those wait-and-see jeans you're praying you'll squeeze back into one day, or those dresses that require intensely uncomfortable special underwear just to look halfway decent. They are actively tripping you up every single morning. They're just hanging there, literally judging you. So purge them, get rid of them, make room for clothes that actually serve the person you are today.
And what's really brilliant is how this completely simplifies shopping for the rest of your life. It's step 2, the sit-down test. Whenever you try something on, you ask yourself 3 incredibly basic things. Can you sit comfortably? Can you breathe easily? And can you move freely? If a piece of clothing fails these absolute basics, take it off and leave it at the store. Period.
Consider this your ultimate, lifetime permission slip. Your clothes need to change to fit your body, not the other way around. When you truly embrace this, you're actively curating an environment that respects your body as it is right now, rather than constantly apologizing for it taking up space.
Let's look at Section 4, entering the enjoyment zone and redefining movement.
For decades, we have been force-fed this totally toxic myth of no pain, no gain. But look, forcing yourself to suffer through some grueling workout you completely despise just so you can stay in some miserable fat-burning zone is quite literally an act of self-aggression. When you do that, your body actually interprets the stress as a threat, which keeps you trapped in a chronic, stressed-out survival state. The enjoyment zone is the complete opposite of that. It means moving your body like it's a friend. You move to improve your mood and your sleep, not to punish yourself for what you ate.
Shifting away from using food and exercise as weapons means you have to find joyful movement. You have to stop chasing a random number on a scale. So what does the enjoyment zone actually look like? Well, it looks like dancing around your kitchen like a maniac just because a really good song came on. It looks like taking a nice long walk with your dog while listening to an explainer that you genuinely love. It's movement that actually makes you smile, rather than making you grimace.
And here is the psychological kicker. You naturally take way better care of things you actually like. Think about it for a second. If you had a beautiful, crazy expensive designer handbag, you take pristine care of it, right? You absolutely wouldn't throw it in the mud. So when you finally declare a ceasefire and start genuinely enjoying moving your body, you are naturally going to want to care for it, nourish it, and protect it so much more.
Which leads us right into Section 5, a radical ceasefire, declaring peace with your home.
I want you to try a really small physical habit with me right now. Wherever you are, just take a second and gently bring your hand to your face. Use all the softness and tenderness you'd use if you were holding a newborn baby. Just pause for a second. Notice the warmth. Notice the touch. It is such a remarkably simple, brief way to give yourself a moment of actual pleasure and physical compassion. And it totally replaces that harsh, critical judgment we usually subject ourselves to.
And this gentle touch, it isn't just some nice woo-woo thought. It is biologically powerful. It sends a direct, immediate signal to your nervous system that you are safe. It reminds you that, despite every criticism you've ever hurled at it, your body is doing its absolute best. It is working tirelessly every single second of the day just to keep you alive and vital. You are safe in this home.
I'm going to leave you with this really powerful thought. In a world that profits from you hating yourself, choosing to be okay is a massive act of rebellion. If you are ready to be a rebel, to finally lay down your weapons and start that journey from self-loathing to profound respect, you should definitely check out the Body Confidence Toolkit and the book chapter we've linked in the description below. But before you go, ask yourself this: what incredible world-changing things could you accomplish with your life if you took all that exhausting energy you spend fighting your body and use it to build your future instead? Thanks for exploring this with me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.